Hey guys, welcome back. I just wanted to do a short video on proactive versus reactive. This is a place that I see people all over just running around crazy because they don't understand this principle, or at least they're not good at it. And Successful people are typically extremely good at this. In fact, I just read a quote by Warren Buffett or Charlie Munger? One of the two investors. He said the difference between successful people and highly successful people is the highly successful people say no almost all the time. And that kind of plays into Steven R Covey's time management grid. If you've ever seen those 4 quadrants, he sets up his chart with like important and not important on the left hand side, and on the top you've got urgent and not urgent. And so the first quadrant, of course, would be urgent and important. Below that would be urgent, not important, and then you go up to the top and go over, it'd be not urgent, important, not urgent, not important. So obviously the not urgent and not important quadrant is things that might be entertaining. Maybe your house is a little disheveled, but it's not extremely important and it's not super urgent compared to the other things you've got in life. Whereas up in the top left quadrant, it's urgent and it's important. It could be a health issue, somebody got hurt or whatever, and you need urgent care. It's very important. It's someone you love or yourself. In the business world, it's you've got an important meeting with one of your investors, and it's kind of now or never. Anyway, you could think of a million scenarios, but spending most of your time in the important and urgent quadrant is the key to success and good time management. And being able to look back and say, man, I don't regret those decisions, because the things that I had to cut out were not important and not urgent. So you kind of, that's the majority of your time. And then those other 2 quadrants that are top right and bottom left, that are important but not urgent, and urgent but not important. Typically the important takes its toll, or it takes priority. And that's what people struggle with, is they get into this reactive state, right? They're not proactive thinking, like, okay, I wake up in the morning and say, what's the big thing that's important that I need to get done first? Like, what's first on my list? Instead, they wake up, check Facebook, get a little shot of depression, because for most people, Facebook causes them to be more depressed, less happy. Wake up, do that. See that your house, you got laundry and you didn't clean up your dishes, so you start doing that, and you like, before you know it, you've done several things that you could have done, in the moment when you ate dinner, just put your dishes away or whatever, things that are not significant, and you're doing it at a time when you should have the most energy and the most excitement, like right in the morning. Your hormones are all reset. You've just gotten a good rest. Your brain is firing on all cylinders, and you get up and do a bunch of useless tasks. And then before you know it, the day's halfway done, and you haven't hit anything important, but everything seemed urgent, right? The reactive people live in the everything is urgent world. Even if it's not important, it seems important. It's got to be done. They react to phone calls. They can't. Have you ever met those people that can't let a call go? Like, if their phone is ringing, even if they're in the middle of like an engaged conversation or something, they're like, oh, whatever's on the phone is more important than what I'm engaged in right now. And they can't let it go, and they have to answer, oh, I'm sorry, It's just somebody asking if they wanted, if they saw the latest thing on Amazon, like good deal or whatever. It's like, you kidding me? Old Navy's having a sale? Who cares? So do what you can to kind of prioritize your life and get into the important and urgent category. Unless things become urgent as you are proactive. So then you have that freedom to sort of be selective and say, okay, like today I'm going to get this big task done, and then I'm going to spend a little more time in the, recreation area of my life, just kind of doing something that's fun for me, versus like everything's always urgent and super important and I'm just trying to get ahead. How this applies in finance, one big thing that I see, like Dave Ramsey, if you've read his financial books and stuff, he's a huge proponent for, just living sort of the poor life so that you can save, because you've heard the financial advice from several people. It's not how much you make, it's what you keep. And Dave Ramsey's all about like, keep it, get it invested in a mutual fund, have a safety fund, all those things. Well, the safety emergency fund, as he calls it, helps you get out of the reactionary, because when something happens and you need a little bit of money, you've already got it there. Like, you don't have to scramble and be desperate and try and find another job or get a loan and then cause yourself more hard. You're just able to say, okay, I've saved up the money for a bummer deal like this. Here it is. And I'll just continue to contribute to all of my different funds that I'm trying to do, my retirement fund, my play fund, my emergency fund, and it keeps you from being in that state of panic and changing your priorities. You can prioritize your life. As I wrote on my website an article that talks about, get your priorities straight. What are the top 5 things that are important to you? Is it your family? Is it your education? Is it your religion? What are the things that are most important to you? And put those at the top of the list every day. If you're not working on those things every day, then you'll look back with regret. If you are doing those things, you'll look back and say, man, I had to cut out a bunch of things, and I don't regret it at all. So proactive and reactive are often getting the same things done. It's just one of them gets them done on your terms. That's proactive. Reactive gets them done on everyone else's terms, or what you perceive as the universe's terms. So this short video turned into a long video. Sort of get rambling on my things, but go over to the website bronsonwilks.com, find lots of information. I also keep a list of videos on there that are not my videos I've found online that I think are for some reason very helpful and have some sort of tip that you could take away. So go check out the the highlighted videos there. I have the books that I've read and recommend on there, and of course, the 3 main topics are health, wealth, and happiness. So information on all those things. Thanks for stopping by. Follow us on Twitter. Follow the Facebook page, The Lifestyle Healthy, Wealthy, and Happy. And subscribe here to the channel for more of these. Thanks for watching, guys.